Hi, this is Crystal Sutton. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the culture, communication, and business etiquette in the Middle East. This is important when doing business because we need to be very aware and sensitive to other cultures and how they handle business and how they want to handle business. When they do something that might not be something that you normally see in business, then you'll know that that's just part of their culture and how to respond and react to the situation. The first thing I want to talk about is the number one thing that we all need to know about the culture in the Middle East. The one thing that they hold very highly is religion. In their religion, which is mostly Judaism across the Middle East, but you will find some Hinduism, Muslims, and some Christianity, but mostly they are all Judists or Jews. Um, they are going to be praying 5 times a day, and they usually stop whatever they are doing and they pray. So if they're in a meeting and it's time to pray, then they will drop whatever they're doing and they will pray. They tend to prioritize their families above their business, so family is something that is held highly to them. Their work week isn't our normal work week. Their normal work week is usually Saturday through Wednesday or Thursday. They have a Sabbath day, and the Sabbath day for the Jews is on a Saturday, and for the Muslims it's on Sunday. So don't expect to do business on the days that they aren't supposed to be working. They're usually probably holding those days for their families or for practicing their religion. They do not consume alcohol or pork, and you can expect the women to be covered almost fully except for their eyes, maybe sometimes their feet and their hands. So if you're a woman going into the Middle East, you should probably cover up your arms and your legs and maybe some of your face. Try to wear a turtleneck and things like that. Their meetings are usually chaotic. Our meetings in the United States they usually have an agenda, and you know what you're going in for, and you have everything laid out already. The Middle East, they do not follow agendas. They expect the Americans to be on time, but will accept an apology if you are not on time. And they are often late, regardless of their own. Of their own. They want us to be punctual, but they are often known to be late to our meetings in America. As I've already said, their priority is their family. So if something happens, don't be frustrated if they call and say that they're not going to be able to make it because of a family event or issue. They have an honor system. The honor system is your word is held very highly. It shows how much honor that you have when you hold up to your word. So don't make any promises unless you can live up to them. They have a concept in the Middle East called wasta. Wasta is the concept that if you need a favor from them and you know somebody in a high place, and they bend the rules for you or make things go a little more quickly for you, then they want to make sure they know that that favor is going to be returned. That's part of their culture. It's called wasta. When you're in the meeting and there's a decision that has to be made along with the Middle Eastern culture, they're known to be good negotiators, and and their decisions are often not made right there on the spot. You need to give them a couple of minutes or maybe even hours, weeks, or months to make a decision. So don't expect a decision that very same day. So just be prepared to go in and be patient, and don't push them because there's not going to be any benefit that comes out of that. So just be patient with them, and they will have a decision eventually. That sums up the Muslim culture and their business etiquette. Obviously, I've never been to the Middle East, so I don't have any personal experience to share, but I hope that the information that I presented to you was helpful and that you'll be able to use it in communicating and doing business with Middle Easterns. Thank you.